What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I want to talk about the types of women I absolutely cannot stand, and the types of women I hate, and the types of women I hate dealing with. So let's get to it. So the types of women I hate, there's a lot of types of women I hate, and the types of women I hate, I have a lot, but I'm just gonna name a few. So the types of women I hate is when you're in a connection with them, they refuse to take accountability, and they refuse to own up to their mistakes and to what they have done to cause the connection between you and them to be severed, or for you to have an argument, or for you to have a fight, or there to be or for it to have an issue where like you're the one that's, or like I'm saying me because it feels weird for me to say you or them, but for me it's hard for me to, because there are times where I am able to take accountability, I am able to face myself, and I am able to acknowledge my mistakes and what I've done to cause the issue. But on the other hand, I hate when a woman doesn't consider your feelings, or doesn't, or thinks they've done nothing wrong, or they think that they're perfect, or like they think that they haven't done as much damage compared to you, so they won't ever apologize to her, or even they do apologize, it's half-assed, or like they don't really take into consideration, or they don't own up to themselves or take accountability, or they don't give the proper closure. Instead, it's always you apologizing. I mean, it's always me apologizing. It's always me having to explain myself and over explain myself, because they're too slow to understand basic emotional intelligence and stuff like that, and they lack empathy, because they're too weak and cowardly to heal themselves. So that creates them to be very narcissistic, for them to not self-reflect, because they're too weak to do the healing work and to face themselves, because it requires facing yourself. And since they're too weak to do that, it makes them become very narcissistic and defensive and closed off and dismissive. I also hate women who are very emotionally unavailable, to where they're very dismissive avoidant, to where these, and like I said, these types of dismissive avoidant women, they don't take accountability, they don't give the closure, and they get overstimulated, and they get overwhelmed by emotions, by self-expression. If you call them out, they're gonna run away, and they're not gonna take into consideration their actions, how it affected you. Instead, they're gonna blame how you reacted, but yet they don't look at what caused the reaction in the first place. Instead, they look at you and they'll judge you based on your reaction and based on your responses, out of hurt and out of being fed up. But they don't look or take into consideration the things that cause that. So, and they also hate women who play victim a lot, to where they think every man is like that, or like every man is like that, I mean, or they'll think that you're the bad person, you're always causing issues. In reality, that same person's also causing issues, but she's too much of a dumbass to reflect and to look within herself and realize, oh shit, it's not just you, it's me, because we're two people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't think from an outside perspective. They just blame how the person makes them feel. You know what I'm saying? So I also hate women who have a very stuck up attitude, women who think the world owes them something, or like they think that everyone is beneath them, or like you know what I'm saying? This very bitchy, very moody, mean, angry women that I can't stand, very stuck up. You know what I'm saying? And especially at the workplace, I hate dealing with women at the workplace, to where because women are so petty, because there are women that are like that, women who, like, if you make them feel a certain way, they don't want to talk to you for years, or like they want to avoid you, or like, you know what I'm saying? So if you make a woman, like, I'm talking about like an insecure woman, or a woman who doesn't do the healing work, if you make them feel like they're low, if you do something to where you hold them accountable, but yet how they receive it is you're making them feel low about themselves, and I'm not saying you're making them feel low, is that's how they think you're making them feel. In reality, you're just holding them accountable without putting them down. But because how their narcissistic brain works, they think you're putting them down. This is why they hate accountability. These same women will play victim in a way where, like, they don't want to talk to you, they don't want to apologize, or like they don't want to you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just dumb, like very childish behavior. I hate women who are very petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're ruled by emotions, and they're so emotional. So what only matters to them is how they feel. What only matters to them is as how they feel pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So, and they'll act on that. And even, it's just so, I hate childish women so much. I hate fucking childish women. Women who refuse to look at both sides or to look at different perspectives, to think outside the fucking box. But no, because they're so fucking worried about how you made them feel. They're so selfish with that. And in return, they're gonna make them be petty towards you and shit like that. I hate women like that. I can't fucking stand them like that. Or women, they always have like an attitude, or like they're very stubborn and they don't want to do the work. Most like women at the workplace, I hate dealing with women at the workplace to where they always have an attitude at the workplace. Yeah, they put themselves in that position for them to work. So if you're gonna work, then fucking work. Don't give no fucking attitudes. Don't start no fucking drama. Don't throw a fit. Don't bitch and complain. Follow orders. They'll do the opposite. They'll disobey orders. They don't feel like doing it, and they'll give you a fucking attitude because of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though they put themselves in that working position. So fucking act like it, or at least fucking try. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they always give you a fucking attitude like that. I hate women like that. But yeah, just women who don't take accountability, women who are very emotionally unavailable, and women who play victim a lot, thinking they've done nothing wrong, thinking they're the good person, you're the narcissist, you're the delusional one, you're the fucking one that's causing problems. But yeah, they're also doing the same shit. And when I say the same shit, I'm not saying you're the delusional one. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to where they'll make up scenarios or different vocabulary wordings when it comes to new age social media, like narcissist and like being delusional, and those terms are real, but they use those words so comfortably to where they'll use those fucking words like, oh, this person's a narcissist, or this person's narcissistic, at the most what's the word? I gotta improve my vocabulary. At the most, like, unnecessary situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this person's not a narcissist. Maybe this person is a fucking human, to where if you do something to them, they will get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, or like or women who do shit to provoke a reaction out of you, and yet they're unaware of how their actions hurt you. I hate women like that. And there's a lot of women like that I've came across with and that I've seen and witnessed. But yeah, that's all I got to say. How's it going? Also, I hate women who, for some reason, a lot of women, they like to be naked in the gym. Like, they don't fully dress up. I mean, they do. Maybe they are genuine. Maybe because they like feeling comfortable, and they genuinely like to do it. They're not looking for male attention, or they're not trying to be sexual. But I feel like a lot of women, they do a lot of things that are very sexual at the most unnecessary, most inappropriate times. Because I see most women when they're around like children, or when they're around like party events with children and stuff like that, like within family gatherings, for some reason they'll wear like inappropriate clothing, to where they'll wear very tight clothing so they can reveal their body parts and their curves, like, or they'll show a lot of skin, where they'll wear like short shorts or like tight dresses or tight leggings, or they'll show a lot of skin, and they'll always wear that in public wherever they go. I'm like, and these women are like mothers, they're fucking like older women, and like even younger women. I'm like, dog, like, why the fuck y'all wearing that shit? Y'all around kids, or like they wear this shit at the most inappropriate times. Why the fuck y'all dress like that in the fucking gym? You know what I'm saying? Like, in the gym, they'll show a lot of skin, very short shorts, and then they'll always do these fucking leg workouts, these squat workouts. It's like they're showing off their body parts, and yet they call men pervs, or like, you know what I'm saying? So like, why the fuck they do that? Because they're all trying to chase validation. Are y'all that insecure and think low of yourselves? Are y'all that much of a fucking followers? Like, have your own mind. Like, live life how you want to live it. Stop following the trend. Stop trying to like chase validation. Do the fucking healing work. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking annoying. It's like, in public, like, why y'all be wearing this shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, dog. Like, are y'all looking like, do y'all want to be treated like hoes and sluts? Then why the fuck y'all dress like it? I mean, y'all dressing like it. And like, they'll always be dressing very revealing, sexually explicit clothing in front of kids or at the gym and shit like that. I'm like, why y'all be doing that shit? Y'all don't see men wearing like showing most of their skin, or, you know, like wearing tight pants to where they're showing their body parts in like gyms or fucking kids events. You know what I'm saying? So like, women, they be doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I know it's different for men and women, But I understand. I'm aware that women and men are different. So women, they like to show more skin because naturally it's more comfortable with women. It's all programming within society. I get it, but what I'm saying is that I feel like most women do this shit on purpose so they can chase the validation. Or I feel like some aren't even aware of this, but they do it without them even realizing it because based on shit they've seen in society or in social media or in programming. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got to say. Have a good one. Peace.